Alrighty, guys, welcome back. It's your boy EQ, and up next we have Joe Budden, attacked by DNA and Howard Debunking for criticizing battle rap and pocket watching. Shout out to Chick Smooth for the video. And Joe has a real funny history with battle rap. I don't know if you guys remember his infamous battle with Hollow at the inaugural Total Slaughter rap battle, which was organized by Eminem. He started facing boos from the crowd in the third round, which would go on to make him pause his performance to say, "If y'all don't stop booing, I'ma stop rapping." When he then subsequently put his mic down on the ground, ending his round prematurely, and Howard Debunking winning by unanimous decision. That sparked many conversations about the challenges mainstream artists face when entering battle rap, because honestly it's two different sectors, because while both obviously use rap as the medium, each have their own set of skill sets needed to excel in. Because while there have been rappers that have come up in the battle rap circuit and thrived in the mainstream, you could look at somebody like an Eminem, most actually haven't been able to make that jump and write their own hit, because the approach for each of those is completely different. And as far as pocket watching, Joe and the pod definitely love to indulge. But Joe, I'm pretty sure we all remember those ratty wife beaters and those trips to Ohio in the van where you just loaded everybody up because you couldn't afford the plane tickets. So while I definitely respect what Joe Budden has obviously built, but I feel like most of the things he criticizes, he was a big perpetrator of those acts himself. And yes, while I do feel it is true, other than some rare sought-after matchups that we've never seen, battles are for sure nowhere near the 50K mark, and it's highly unlikely even the best string more than a few of those in a year. And battle rap obviously does have a loyal fan base. It's definitely never made it beyond like niche territory. But to me, that doesn't make them unsuccessful, because how many people are actually making a living from rap? Big hint, it's a small percentage. But enough dilly-dallying, let's jump right into the video, where we have Joe Budden attacked by DNA and Howard Debunking for criticizing battle rap and pocket watching. And the pod loves him some pocket watching.
YouTube, chicks, get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Look at Chick Smooth. Hey, Chick Smooth, appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Y'all know what time it is. It's time to pocket watch battle rappers. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man. One of my favorite things about battle rappers is that these guys stick together. Before these guys battle each other, they'll go on Twitter to violate each other, disrespect each other's families.
Yeah, but those are literally the pillars of the genre.
Make threats about each other. But when somebody they deem to be an outsider comments or critiques on battle rap, boy, do these guys stay on code.
Like UFC fighters or boxers.
On the Joe Budden podcast, they were discussing the claims from Remy, claiming that Easy the Block Captain was pulling 50K each battle.
When he realized that a regular nigga that can rap, but just not the way we do it. By the way, he makes 50.
Obviously, he wouldn't be a regular dude rapping if he was making 50K. And while I do believe maybe he has earned that in the battle here and there, I don't feel like that's the norm.
1,000 per battle, has about 5-6 battles a year, so he makes at least $250,000 a year. You understand?
Which is great.
Great credit score. I never,
it?
I never seen a person with a credit score like this in my life. Like the richest people that I've been around. But anyway.
Because the richest people still have those bad habits
their name to one
they
of
had
my
when they weren't
properties,
rich.
and I have a fucking lien on it because they don't pay their taxes. He couldn't believe, he couldn't fathom why him. So why he's sitting there, she was saying, why Hitman, why Goods? Why are you fucking lying? Why are you lying?
Joe was not buying it. He said, yo, these battle rappers gotta stop with this lie. A lot of you guys are not getting 50K or close to it. Here's what he said.
Because battle rappers, with Easy, he's being, a sought-out battle rapper. You can make anywhere from 30 to 50,000 a battle.
Whoa. That's what I'm saying. He might be actually making more this year or some shit like that, but he ain't got one.
Yeah. And then having on the back end from Cone.
Yo, I ain't gonna. Where my camera at? Oh,
right there, nigga. Right there.
Yo, you battle rap.
He wants the close up.
It's a dub.
Yo, it's over now.
The bubble has burst.
Eggs is.
That's what I was saying. The battle rap hasn't really been the same since like, what, 2015, 2016? It's been over a decade since battle rap's peak. But that doesn't mean that they're not getting their paydays here and there. And that's okay if you're not making 50K per appearance at these rap battles. At the end of the day, if you're making a living from this, if you can take care of home, if you can pay all your bills and still live a very comfortable lifestyle, to me, that's all the success that most people would wish for.
It's $30.
What do you think Mooga
Nah, I wouldn't be no 30. I say more around like 5K. This guy is just obviously trolling. It's because he got washed by Hollow.
All of you niggas is running around getting 50 grand a battle.
That's not happening.
That lie might have worked last decade.
No, they was getting it.
They was not getting it.
There was a lot more money.
A lot of niggas getting it.
A lot more money being thrown around.
Yeah, back then. But still, it obviously wasn't most. I feel like there was a select few that was really getting to that bag. But for Joe to say it's $30, obviously that's his hate.
I challenge that a lot.
I agree.
It's not a lot.
I don't think
it is a select.
I don't think.
I agree with
I don't
you.
think
Yeah.
those 15
But
niggas
when
get
you
50.
mention
honor and
Certain
privilege.
matchups.
But
It's
that
not-
select few not even getting that now.
That's not true.
Not like that.
30 people.
The list got a lot
That might
smaller.
be
30
4 or
and
5
40.
Who's getting
people.
them big bags now? Right now.
Mook, Lux.
I can't
And these are veterans of battle rap. So yeah, man, that's a very select few.
name like 5 people.
Right.
You
Exactly.
exactly. That's getting 30.
I say 3 to 5
Lux,
people.
Hitman. Hitman get more than 30.
Arse?
I don't know about your brother. I don't want to speak on Ars. I don't know.
My point.
Arse is your brother? Arse is your brother?
Surf.
Yeah, that's my brother.
And Nitty.
How often are the names you mentioned battling? In a year now.
Not often.
Twice.
Not even.
2 to 3 times a year.
Because they're only showing up for those big bags. But still, even if you do just those 2 events, man, you can more than likely fill up your time just writing for other people. Because even though a lot of these guys really can't make a hit of their own, it's not like they haven't provided hits for other people. We can all look at somebody like Daylight, who allegedly wrote back-to-back. So yeah, man. But 6 figures for rapping, man, to me, still a very big success.
So if you getting 40,000 times 2, my nigga, that's 80 bands.
It's not what
Please,
the money
son.
ain't there no
Like,
more.
yo, what you talking about?
The bubble did burst.
And they do the smaller battle. I don't listen.
The smaller battles not paying.
And on top
My
of
nigga,
that,
Those are like
by the time
5K,
Uncle Sam
10K.
gonna come get his spanky.
I don't. Listen,
Well,
No, bro.
Uncle Sam is the guy.
I really don't like the way how Ish just uses Spanky interchangeably for like everything. From like sexual organs to money, man. I feel like everything is Spanky to him.
Government.
I know who Uncle Sam is.
Now, Joe does have some battle rap experience. Even though it's not a
Yeah.
lot, Joe has gone up against one of the top guys in battle rap, Hollow the Don.
This is the battle I was talking about in the intro. He got booed, complained to the crowd, which is definitely a no-no in the battle rap scene. The last thing you want to do is let the crowd know that they're getting to you, because obviously that's just going to drive them to boo you harder.
And he's also close to a few battle rappers, Sue Surf being one of the main ones, who's also at the top of battle rap. Free Surf, by the way. So Joe uses those experience to gauge how much battle rappers are actually getting. Now, obviously we know battle rappers lie. They lie about how much they make each battle.
Well, they speak hyperbolic and literally their rap. So yeah, man. But I feel like most rappers are stretching the truth, and not just a little, but a lot. Most of these rappers aren't earning what they say they're earning.
Not only to flex on other battle rappers, but also to make sure other leagues know their price. If I put it out there that
all in
I'm
the
making for a
negotiation.
battle, the next league that calls and wants to book me for a battle, they're going to have to pay me 40K or more. Well, that's if you have a great performance and don't end up choking. Now, speaking of the Don, Hollow was not feeling Joe's comments about battle rap. He said Joe Budden talking down on battle rap, while Fat Joe and 50 Cent talking down on him. It's all classism. You have more money and feel like you're speaking from a superior place, all because of a piece of paper that's not backed by anything. You can lose it all in one scandal. Hashtag Ask Diddy.
Very true.
Hashtag Marathon.
I mean, it's been a plethora of people that have seen their fortunes go right down the drain because of the wrong move. But at the end of the day, yeah, man, like I said in the intro, Joe Budden, he's been acting very, very brand new. I mean, he calls his supporters on Patreon brokies, and I know while it may be in jest, there's always a little bit of truth in people's jokes, you know? It's almost like he forgot that he didn't really get this money, the big money, until his late 30s. So he spent most of his career probably dealing with the same things that a lot of these battle rappers were dealing with. Like I said, Joe Budden himself has told us multiple stories of his touring days back in the day after the success of his record Pump It Up. After that, it kind of died down and the guy really had to make it on his own. That's why I feel like he was always bitter against the industry. But the industry has always been, what have you done for me lately? So yeah, while you're on top, they will put all the money behind you. They'll put you in front of all the opportunities. But if you do slip, it's going to be up to you to try to gain some traction. But ever since he made that FU money, he's definitely had multiple incidents of talking down on people for doing the same things that he was doing for a very long time, not giving anyone any grace.
DNA also had something to say about it. He tweeted saying Joe Budden gotta stop commenting on stuff he knows nothing about. Joe responded back to his tweet saying, I know there are not 15 battle rappers getting 30 to 50K per battle. Some of these lies are just meaningless, which DNA actually agreed with. He said right now, no. But there was a time, there was 15 getting that. If you
Like
ask
10
me,
years ago,
I can
though.
easily name 15 battle rappers right now that can easily command 50K. Easy to Block Captain, Tay Rock, Cali.
Most of those names would definitely hinge, obviously, on the matchup, though.
Echo, A Verb, DNA, Goods, Twerk, Nitty, Ars, Hollow, Geechee, Lux, Mook, Surf, Hitman, and Clips. And
Mook, a
I know
legend.
he's retired, but he's still one of my favorite battle rappers, Conceited. These guys can all command 50K plus for their next battles. If I'm wrong, you battle rap heads can correct me in the comments below. But obviously there's an influx of battle rappers, especially in 2025. And unfortunately, most are not getting anything close to 50K. Which obviously leads to the conversation of what happened to the money in battle rap.
The thing is, like I said, it's a very niche thing. Most of the mainstream public does not care about battle rap. You have to be a real rap aficionado to even have an interest in it. And they don't really make it the easiest to actually know where the events are being streamed. I feel like most of the time when I hear about one of these things, it's after the fact. So while there is obviously people that can generate that type of income, the pool is obviously not that large.
People are blaming smack, some blame sponsors leaving battle rap, while other people blame lack of talent and
But they
also
have to
lack
make
of
money.
battle rappers being original. You guys get in the comments below. What do you
Yeah, man. At the end of the day, the sponsors are going to leave if they're not getting a return on their investment. It's like any other company. If you go and start putting ads on a podcast or ads on a TV show and you see that it's not generating you any leads, you're just going to pull out and not pay for the next go around. And obviously the big portion of those winnings are going to come from these big sponsorships because it's definitely not doing those type of numbers at the gate to be able to justify paying everyone that. There was a time when battle rap was looking like it was getting that type of attention. I mean, you had people like Eminem, like I said earlier, where he sponsored it and paid out the prize. But I feel like a lot of that has really died down. But it is crazy that the pod is kind of talking down on them, making 80 to 100K. Because at the end of the day, that's just the money they're receiving from the battles. Because of the exposure they're getting, because of the clout they're getting from winning these battles, it's definitely going to afford them some other opportunities to make a lot more money. But definitely let me know what you guys think. And also let me know if you guys think battle rap can ever get to the place it once was probably a decade ago. I kind of think the ship has sailed on that. And for it to get anywhere near what it once was, you're going to have to get some of these big sponsors to come back. But at the end of the day, they're still going to have to garner more eyeballs. But definitely let me know what you guys think. Definitely hit the like and subscribe button, guys. It does the channel wonders. I really want to thank you guys so much for continuing to make this channel a part of your day. It honestly means the world to me, and all the love and support that you guys continue to show this channel on a daily is honestly overwhelming and probably the biggest reason why I make these videos. So I really want to let you guys know how grateful I am for all of it. I also want to thank all those that have been joining the YouTube memberships. It's a small way to support the channel, but definitely goes a very long way. Also, thank you to all those that have been donating via the super thanks. It definitely goes a long way as well. And I am so appreciative for all your support. And guys, I also want to thank all those that have been joining the Discord as well. The links will be in the pinned comments and the description. But the Discord is probably going to be the easiest way to make sure that you're getting all the video drop notifications and probably the best way to suggest videos for reactions. So I'm definitely looking forward to what you guys have to say on this topic. Hope you guys love this video, and I hope to see you guys soon. I'm pretty sure Joe was having flashbacks when Hollow the Dawn added him.